Well, thanks, Kara. So today's topic, we're going to talk about integrating or tracing requirements from Rational Doors to Rational Rhapsody, and two of the methods for doing that, two of the tools that IBM provides for doing that. Briefly, we're going to start off with an integration for Rhapsody and Doors, just in case you aren't familiar with them, although I would guess if you're on this webinar, you probably are. And then we'll go into Gateway specifically on how to set up a project, how to do a little customization of the Gateway project, how to trace requirements, some of the caveats about it, do the similar thing for Rational Design Manager, Rhapsody Design Manager, discuss the pros and cons, and I'll give you a suggestion or two on which one you might want to use, and then I'll take your questions. So to start off with Rhapsody and Doors integration overview, again, for those of you that don't know, Rhapsody is an extremely powerful UML and SysML modeling tool. It does a lot of things in addition to that as well. You can simulate your models to make sure your logic is correct and that your assumptions and diagrams are doing what you expect them to do. You can generate production-ready code from it if you so choose. You can, again, do a variety of different things. In this context, we're going to talk about it in the context of requirements, and specifically it gets used in two ways in that field. One is to help clarify or analyze and break down existing requirements. Diagrams, activity diagrams, for example, might help you understand a particular functional requirement. And then, of course, it's also critical for effective software and systems modeling. And related to today, basically, you have to be able to trace your requirements into your design to prove that you're actually accomplishing what the requirements require you to do, that you've covered them all. Rational Doors, a heavy hitter in requirements management tools. It manages requirements very, very well, but its real power is in its extensive linking capability and the traceability analysis. You know, the thing that differentiates, one of the many things that differentiates Doors from, say, Microsoft Word for requirements management is that traceability capability, to be able to follow the links, report on the links, and so forth. And specifically today, we're going to talk about how to link requirements and Doors into models inside of Rational Rhapsody. The two solutions we're going to talk about today, again, Rational Rhapsody Gateway, which is an add-on to the Rhapsody product, connects requirements to, Rhapsody model elements to their requirement sources, Doors being one of those possible sources. It also works with Word and Excel, and as we'll see, there's actually several other predefined things that it'll work with. You can customize it to go to really any requirement source that you need to. The second is Rhapsody Design Manager, which is a relatively new product. It's been out for a few years, and I think it's at version 4 right now. Design Manager, a Jazz-based product. It links requirements in Doors directly to model elements inside of Rhapsody. There is no synchronization required. It's a live link, so if I see a requirement in my Rhapsody model and I hover over it or click on it, I'm looking at the live requirement in Doors. That's not true with Gateway. Gateway has a periodic synchronization that you have to run to keep everything up to date. Okay, let's start with Gateway. Again, a mechanism to provide the linking between requirements and Rhapsody design model elements. To do that, there's a couple things that have to happen. You have to identify the type of analysis, in other words, the way to identify a requirement in whatever source you're going to. We're going to focus on Doors today, and it comes with 4 different types of analysis methods there, and you can define your own, of course. We're going to take one of them, and it's illustrative of how it works really for all of them.